Hey Sebastian,
Hey Matthias.
do you know what's really funny?
No.
That we're actually reviewing a underwater film today, but
We are underwater ourselves.
most likely, I like that.
Me too.
Hi and welcome back to the channel, guys, and another episode of reviewing your underwater films. As we mentioned, we are in the Maldives right now, so this episode was pre-produced, so you're not missing out on one of these episodes while we are having fun and enjoying ourselves diving the beautiful Maldivian waters with a group of students on the very pretty MV Kiana, cruising around the central atolls and capturing awesome content that we'll hopefully be able to show you very soon in one way or another here on the channel. So, while we are having fun in the water, let's see what some of you guys have put together as an underwater film and review one of these films today. And this is where I pass the word on to you,
Thank you.
my loyal accomplice.
Well,
See, it's not an assistant anymore.
Well.
You're an accomplice, and maybe if you behave, you'll work your way up to business
Water boy.
partner, water boy, business partner, or maybe friend one day.
nah,
You don't want that, right?
no, I don't want that.
So tell us whose film we are reviewing today.
All right, we are reviewing the film from Suraj. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Probably not, but thanks for trying.
Yeah. And he was filming with a GoPro Hero 9 and two video lights with 6,000 lumen each.
Cool.
And with a tray in Malapascua.
In Malapascua, we're going back to the Philippines. Awesome. Anything else that we know about the film or him? Suraj, you said, right? Suraj.
Yep, Suraj. No.
Okay. Well then, let's not waste any more time. Let's go and watch that film.
The way an ecologist describes human behavior is as an action. What you do is what the whole universe is doing at the place you call here and now. You are something the whole universe is doing in the same way that a wave is something that the whole ocean is doing.
Father Ocean, hear my song. You're the wave I was made from. Take me back to where we once began. Ocean Father, I was wrong. Years I followed just the sun. Now I see your darkness holds the key. I close my eyes and I begin to see.
Okay. Whoa. Look at him.
He's close.
How pretty. hugging the toilet, the sponge.
When we're alone,
Razorfish.
They got pretty lucky, huh?
Looks like it. Look at that. Oh,
Oh,
okay. That was an abrupt ending. Well, thank you very much, Suraj, for submitting this video and letting us review it here within this series. I really enjoyed this. I did enjoy it. I think it was a cool idea that you've got, creating this video also with the intro, the way you started the video with the drone shots and the little voiceover, the narration. It's not narration, but the voiceover that was there. That statement at the beginning. Then when we were seeing you and I guess your girlfriend or wife getting ready for the dive. One thing I found a bit odd is you putting fins on as like the first thing going through that sequence, where I would think that would be the last thing you would put on before you get into the water. I understand how you were trying to, show that you're putting on your equipment. Maybe you could have put on, I don't know, close a zipper on a wetsuit or something would have probably been a wiser choice in terms of the choice of what piece of equipment you want to put on, or I don't know, put a mask on or something like that. But yeah, that was a nice little idea there. And then the first thing that I saw, which I did not really like, was when we saw the eye, and I think the text went something like, "I close my eye and I can see," or "I close my eyes and I can see," and it's great to use those lyrics in the music for what you're showing in your imagery. But please, if that shot, like the eye is the important part of that shot, make sure that part of the shot is really in focus, and that wasn't the case on the eye. So just be more careful on these things, and because it's also not a shot that you cannot repeat and redo. It's a fairly easy shot that you can do or you can repeat them until you get it done properly. And with the GoPro, it's probably not going to be possible to do a macro shot that way, but you'd probably have to do like a further away shot and then just crop it in post to get just the framing that you really want. But make sure that one, the eye is in focus, if that's obviously what you want to put the viewer's focus on. Right, and then we went into the water, and that was all nice. I really enjoyed the variety of clips that you were showing us. I think you were incredibly lucky, especially with the treasure sharks and how close they've come to you. There's some really good footage there. Yeah. You've not seen any treasure sharks ever, have you?
No, I haven't.
This is not normal. At least not in my experience.
We had a few weeks ago, I think we had another video about them, and there we talked about that he has been lucky with it, but there are only a few portrait shots from it. I mean, this is a GoPro. Yeah, they must be really close.
Yeah, they've been very, very close. Yeah. Before I go on, do you want to jump in and share a few of your thoughts about Suraj's film?
Yeah, sure. Well, I like the idea as well. I think we have to talk about it, different parts about the execution. What I think is a very important part to work on is the colors and the color matching.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, just color overall. The above water, the drone shot is nice, but the top side scenes are not as vibrant and as, like, may I say, contrasty like the underwater stuff. And some of the underwater stuff isn't even close to the nice shots.
Yeah.
I like the treasure shark shots a lot. They're really nice framed. They have nice colors, nice contrast. I like them. And if they are the reference, then the others have to have some adjustments.
Yeah. Either that or just separate it. We've talked about this like previously quite a lot, that you don't have to cramp everything into one video. You can also do like a specific video just about the treasure sharks and do a different video with just the other footage that you've collected throughout that vacation, so that you can really have a video that stands out a little bit by just including the top shots that you've got, and which would be also, in my opinion, the treasure sharks, and then you can do another video or several other videos with the other footage that you've collected. So another thing that I did enjoy was actually the choice of music. I thought that you've picked a really nice, good fitting piece for, I think, also the mood that you wanted to convey with this piece. That worked quite well. It was catchy, it was fast, it was good to cut to that music too. You've mentioned the color matching. Also, I found that the whole film was a bit too chaotic. And chaotic, I mean it is in a way that there wasn't like a red line. There wasn't like it wasn't like a leading line that went through the film. It was, we saw bits and pieces as soon as we got into the water. And then I thought we were going to stay underwater. And then suddenly we have this reverse shot of the diver jumping out of the water, back onto the boat and back into the water, which did not make much sense for me in that place where you put it. If you want to keep that shot in, why don't you have it right at the beginning before you even go underwater? And then underwater, we had shots all mixed together between the treasure sharks, regular shots, then we had some night shots in there from night dives. And especially because the night diving shots, you used there was red light used, and some of them, it wasn't all just regularly lit night shots. And that makes it even more difficult to mix them up with other shots. And I think it would have been wiser to keep, the treasure shark shots in like a sequence, then like the regular shots, and then maybe the night diving shots. So to have them like in separate parts of the film, if you really want to keep it as one single film altogether. So yeah, that's probably one of the things that I would definitely work on, trying to make sense of how you want to sequence the shots that you've collected and that you want to have in there. And also try to really just pick, your favorite, like the best shots that you've possibly acquired. I thought that there was quite a few shots that you could have left out in terms of quality that weren't really. They were, either the framing wasn't ideal, the focus wasn't where it should have been, stuff like that. And these shots, either keep them out completely, or if you really want to show that interaction and that action, then keep it as like a separate little part somewhere.
I think you said it quite nicely. I think a couple of videos ago is think about, like, if you're doing sequencing or if you want to keep the shot in, think about. Does the audience have enough time to realize what's happening? And as well, if you're looking at the shot, does the shot something for me? Does it help the video? Does it help to show a specific behavior, whatever it is? Does it help? If not, you can leave it out.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, absolutely. And then I've got one last thing on my list that I would really like, that I must bring on here in this video.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
And it's the touching or the manipulating of wildlife underwater, and that's a big no-no. That just don't do it, And it probably wasn't you, poking that eel or whatever it was, or the little moray down there with the stick. If it wasn't you, if it was your dive guide or someone else, tell them off after the dive, and please don't include that footage. It's like, if you show that footage, it encourages them to keep doing it. And even it, just don't put your camera, don't record what they're doing, because it's encouraging these people, the dive guides, to keep doing that stuff. And that's just it's not good diving procedure and behavior underwater. You shouldn't be touching or manipulating or handling any wildlife underwater. So that's just a no-go from my side.
I totally agree.
Right.
I have one more thing.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Because I just still seeing the picture on our screen here.
Yeah.
And I like the last shot. It's really nice with the graphic as well. But then it just stopped.
It did, right? Didn't it? Yeah.
So just for the ending, keep everything like it is. Maybe you can fade out the
text.
The text, or just fade everything to black then. But it would definitely at the end would fade out to black or something like that. Just give the people or the audience the feeling of it's done.
And also fade out the music, right?
Yeah.
Because the music also just stops, bam. And then I wasn't really sure whether the video had just like, a problem and it just stopped there, or whether it's really finished.
Yeah, especially if you're watching stuff online, then you're not even. It's even harder to know the bad connection or I don't know, didn't load, whatever.
True.
So it's just nice to do a fade out on the music and on the visuals as well.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Wow,
look at that, huh? Sometimes wonders happen. All right, so you don't have anything else?
No.
Excellent. Before I go into summing up the video or our criticism, I would like to take a minute to thank our sponsor of this video here, which is Difoc. Difoc, the good people that have created the uniquely capable underwater smartphone housing that is making you capable of using that smartphone's touchscreen underwater, giving you the chance and the opportunity to use your smartphone pretty much in the exact same way underwater as you do on land. So you can use the native camera app underwater. You don't need to rely on any crappy third-party app that relies on a Bluetooth connection and is crippling your camera and not giving you all the functions that you want on your really capable smartphone cameras to be used underwater. Also, they're not sucking out battery from your phone. It's just a dream come true to be able to use the touchscreen of your smartphone underwater and to do it reliably as the Difoc system provides you with. So thank you so much, guys, from Difoc for supporting our channel and this series here. And as a little thank you to you guys, in sort of the whole package of their sponsorship, they're also providing you with a 6% discount. Additional discount, I'd say, to any purchase that you make on their Difoc store. So you can access that discount by using the link down in the video description below, which will get you to the Difoc web shop. And the discount should already be applied. If it isn't, just type in Matthias Lebo as a coupon code when you do the checkout, and you'll get you 6% extra discount, not just on the housing, but any products that are available on the Difoc web shop. So it's definitely worth heading over there and checking out what they've got in terms of accessories and stuff on their web shop. So, it's me again, right?
Well, it depends what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to sum up.
Then it's you again.
Then it's me again. Wow, keep talking. I just keep talking. Right, so, Suraj, summing up what we discussed in today's video, for your submission, we really enjoyed the idea that you had with making this video into a little story of your own. That was really, really nice. We also enjoyed the choice of music that you've picked, and we have to compliment you on the really well done Treasure Shark shots that were integrated in this video. On the other side, on stuff that we would like you to work on, or we think that you could improve in, is the no touching. So even if you guys touch or handle animals underwater, just don't include those clips. Don't film them in the first place, and if you film them, don't include them in the films that you're showing. We also think that you could improve your color grading quite a bit by making sure that you match these different clips closer to one another, so you get a more uniform looking final product, final film. And you should also be a little more careful with your focus and the framing of your shots, so that you really have the main object that you want to show in each individual shot, that it's properly framed and in proper focus as well.
Very well.
Yeah, I've talked too much.
So
now
nice.
You need to take it from here.
Okay. So guys, if you guys want us to review one of your videos, please send us a link to contact@matthiaslebo.com and put the link to your video in the email and a little description of what kind of camera you used, if you if you used lights, if you lose them as well.
Don't lose them, please. Don't.
Yeah, just some little description that we can pass on to the audience and tell them what was used to create your video. Right now, we have a wait time of almost a year. So be patient with us. We work through every video we get.
One by one, slowly but surely, the Swiss way.
Exactly. We have a way where you can not switch.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Me neither.
Okay, let's move on. Because okay, go ahead.
There's a way to skip the line, and this is to become a member of the Underwater Filmmaker membership of our YouTube channel. And it is as easy as to click the button, become a member. Well, then opening a website and we'll work you through the process of becoming a member. The important thing is you will skip the line. You get your video as fast as possible reviewed and online on the channel. And there are some other benefits I don't know about, but he does.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of other benefits, and we need to keep working on that. You're still a bit struggling with that section of our videos here, but we'll get you there eventually. Maybe when we get to the submission 100, you'll do the whole video all by yourself. There's other benefits like discounts on digital products, all that sort of stuff. But it's all written and mentioned when you click on that button, become a member. So if that's of any interest to you, feel free to do so, and we appreciate every little bit of help that we can get to keep this series and the channel here running, and keeping you supplied with new tutorials, videos, reviews, all that sort of stuff. One thing that Sebastian forgot to mention is that Suraj's video and his YouTube channel will be linked down in the video description below, so you guys can go over to his channel and see what other content he's got on there if you're interested. And that brings our video for today to an end. Thank you so much for being with us. As always, if you enjoyed this video, let us know down in the comment section below. And do not forget to keep capturing all your amazing underwater adventures. And the two of us will see you back here on the channel after we've returned from our trip to the Maldives next Thursday for the next Reviewing Your Underwater Films episode. Thanks for your time, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.